I wanted to get into a little bit about television shows that we've been watching because this has been I've had a number of these on my list of things to talk about. I figure I consolidate them into one. First of all, I want to let you know that 90 Day Fiancé is still probably the most entertaining reality show that's on television. We have such
different TV watching habits.
Yeah, but you watched 90 Day Fiancé and you liked it.
To my chagrin.
Well, I mean, you think I enjoy turning on TLC every minute?
My thing is more about I have to know what happens. So even if it's terrible, even if it's bad, I still want to know what happens, how it ends.
Yeah.
So
you get invested in these stories. Every other person, every other, man on earth is watching, the 49ers versus the Yankees or whatever fucking game is on. And I'm watching I can't wait for 90 Day Fiancé to come on. I don't even know who's playing. I'm just not I like sports, but only in the most exciting of games, right? The national championship, the Final Four, the Masters, the World Series.
Yeah.
Of course, I like baseball in general and golf, but 90 Day Fiancé is just something I really enjoy.
Give it to
90
me about
Day Fiancé.
The most recent. Did it just start?
It just started. Well, we're 5 episodes in, and it's called Before the 90 Days. So now they've gotten smart enough that they start much earlier now, right? They catch these Looney Tunes before they fucking get into too much trouble. So what you've got now is you've got a Russian woman, Alina, and I can't remember his name, but he's a kind of a hippy dippy kind of guy, right? Like a free thinker type. He's from Oklahoma, wherever he's from, Michigan, Oklahoma. Good looking guy, stout, long hair. Kind of like a goddess type, right? Has the muscles and everything like that. Yeah. Knows it. Right. Thinks it. Understands it. You know what I'm saying? You got it? Right? Okay.
Right.
And then you've got Alina. This is the most interesting thing I think has happened on 90 Day Fiancé. And one of the most interesting things I think has happened on 90. I always say that's the best. Well, there can only be one best, right? Okay. So this is one of the most interesting things that's happened on 90 Day Fiancé. Is Alina is a little person. She's got dwarfism. She's got dwarfism and some other problems that come along with that, including some hands that are not fully, I guess, formed, maybe not formed, but not formed like we would think of them, right?
They're not adult hands.
They're adult hands. They're just like, they're deformed a little bit, right? Okay, and feet and legs. It's just all the problems that come with having this particular type of dwarfism. Right. So she walks differently. She can't walk upstairs. She has to go in she can walk upstairs, but like 2 or 3. She has to be in a wheelchair. This girl requires a ton of attention and time. She is stunningly beautiful in the face. And a very smart, sharp woman.
Okay.
And this guy and her met 13 years ago online when he put out a post that he was looking for a new girlfriend and they could apply by sending him a video. Fucking douche. Okay. I mean, just like the most douchey thing you could do, right? Okay, but it's 13 years ago. But so now they've been talking, and now all of a sudden they've decided that they want to give it a go. They want to see if they can be in a relationship. Okay. So after 13 years of talking, he knows what he's getting himself into. But does he really know what he's getting himself into? He hasn't had to take care of her or help her or anything like that.
Yes.
So now they meet, and it's the most interesting meeting that I've seen on 90 Day Fiancé, because not only is she from a different country, you guys have never lived together, seen each other face to face. You have to worry about all of that stuff. But now you've got to add in the extra layer of complexity that she's 2'4" and you're 5'10", and there's different body types and styles and situations, and it shows them as they start to get intimate and what happens. I got to give the guy one thing. He's very honest about what's going on. He's like, and he tells her too, I'm not used to this. Like, I don't know what to do. I have to get adjusted. Like, my mind's got to get adjusted to what's going on here. Right. Because I've never been with a woman who's 2'4" and has some of the issues that you have, the challenges that you have. It is so fucking fascinating to me to watch these two people.
I'll have to check it out.
Interact.
Yeah.
But the best of the bunch is this guy named Usman, who also calls himself Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy.
Like Soldier Boy?
Like Soldier Boy, but Soulja Boy, right?
Yes.
This is his second time on 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, it's his second time.
Second time.
He's going back in.
He is a young man from Nigeria. Okay. And he is famous in probably the left side, like the uppermost quadrant of Nigeria. He's like regionally famous in Nigeria, right?
For what?
No one else knows him for his rapping or singing. It's quite frankly, it's awful, right? I mean, it's not my style. But people fawn all over him because he is this regionally famous guy
at one house that they go
basically,
to.
yes, on the block.
Region.
Yeah. It's kind of like that one time I was famous for being Brian Green. People knew me on the block as Brian Green. It's like 33p, right? If you happened to be at that one show, incredibly intoxicated, you thought it was cool that I fell off the stage, right? It's like that kind of fame.
Yes.
It's like fame for fame's sake. It's not even, But these women, these white women from the United States who are well into their 60s are getting lured in by Soulja Boy because, they send him money and they give him adoration and all this.
Yeah.
So she flies over to Nigeria. The second time this has happened on 90 Day Fiancé, the television show. Soulja Boy really wants to get to the United States for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
So she comes over, and when she gets here, he starts calling her my number one fan. She thinks they're in love.
Okay.
I don't want to knock on anybody's looks, but, Soulja Boy is a young man, locally famous on his block in Nigeria, right? He's got all the trimmings. He can get anything he wants. He's making these music videos with these incredible, sexy women. And then this lady shows up, right? And looks like my 4th grade English teacher. That's all I got to say.
Right.
She comes expecting love. And he calls her and everybody else around him, his manager and his handler and all this, call her, my number, Angela, my number one fan, And she's like, I am your number one fan. And she's wearing a Soulja Boy shirt, and she's got the hat, and she's got the, she's all Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy.
Yeah, she's decked.
When she gets there, she learns that, and she gives him a fucking Xbox, a brand new MacBook Pro, a cell phone, a bunch of clothes. She brings all this with her.
Wow.
Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gifts.
Yes.
He's opening him up in the hotel room. She's ready for love. She, on the, the cutaway shots, she's like, I'm going to get laid tonight. Tonight's the night for me and Soulja Boy, and we're all like,
Is it?
Congratulations if you can get it up. Hope you brought some Viagra. She brought condoms. She brought all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And he opens all these gifts, and then he's like, Angela, I'm so excited. I'm going to go to my room now, and I'm going to play with my gifts. And she's like, your room? And he's like, my room. Angela, we don't want to move too quick now. Not to move too quick.
Okay.
Let me go to my room, and you go to your room, and then we'll talk tomorrow for the video shoot where I'm going to be making out with incredibly sexy women. But Angela, you're my number one fan. You. And she's like, the entire time, she's so dumb. It's like she's so fucking thick. How can you not understand what's going on here? But she plays along with this for like weeks. She's going along with Soulja Boy, calling her number one fan, and she keeps saying, I love you, Soulja Boy. And he's
like, I know you do.
Angela, you're my number one fan.
I know you do.
I got the receipts. 90 Day Fiancé.
Okay.
Is the greatest reality empire that has ever been. Not the Kardashians, 90 Day Fiancé. And now they have every kind of show under the sun regarding 90 Day Fiancé.
Right, because they have the after the 90 days.
After the 90 days, 90 Day The Single Life.
Yeah.
A lot of the 90 Day Fiancé couples now have their own spin-off television shows. There's like 6 of them that have it.
Just to see how they're doing
Just to see how they're doing. 90 Day Fiancé the other way, where the Americans are going there to live.
Okay.
It's all fascinating because the casting directors know it's like formulaic. They know exactly what to look for. Incredibly unstable human beings. In with really shitty relationship patterns.
Yes.
Looking for love in other countries. That's it. That's what they're looking for. I wish I could go through every single one of these.